If you are over 21, work hard for your money, and you are just completely exhausted by how fake everything has gotten online, do not scroll past this because this conversation was made for you. Now, let me ask you something. When was the last time you bought something, you handed over your hard earned money, right? And then 2 days later, you're just like, why did I let these people trick me into buying this? We are living in an era where everything costs double, but the quality seems like it's cut in half. Okay. And then everything is hype, everything is an ad. Everyone on your feed, it just seems like they're just trying to sell you a fantasy or pretend their life is perfect. Well, on this page, we don't do fake. So I want you to sit down with me for a couple of minutes and I'm just going to go over the three things in life that are actually worth your money. And then three major scams that I just feel like just keeps everyday people broke and stressed, right? So number one, I feel like what actually works, anything between you and the ground. What do I mean? Your mattress, a pair of solid shoes, and just like the tires on your car. Now, listen to me. When we were younger, we brought whatever looked cool. We wore the flat, cheap shoes because they look good and then suffer for 3 days. But as a grown adult, investing in your body, your back, and your sleep is not flex, it's survival. So when you buy a good mattress, you aren't buying furniture, you're buying energy. You're buying your sanity for the next day, so to speak. Number two, peace of mind. So now, if you pay a little extra to fix a problem before it turns into a nightmare, so if that's paying to live in a neighborhood where you can breathe, paying to fix that small car issue before it leaves you stranded on the highway, right? Peace of mind doesn't sit on a shelf, but it's the most valuable thing you will ever own. If you're the kind of person who values peace over fake status, hit that follow, hit that subscribe button right now because that's the only vibe and that's the only tribe that we're building here. Now, let's talk about getting robbed blind. The biggest scam running right now, buying the look of a successful life instead of actually building one. Look around social media. Half the people are flexing designer brands, brand new cars, and luxury trips, but there's usually one missed paycheck away from like complete financial panic. We are spending money we haven't even earned yet to impress people we don't even like. Because let's be real, a $200 pair of designer sunglasses doesn't make the sun look any different than a $20 pair that actually protects your eyes, right? But marketing has trained us to feel small if we aren't wearing a logo. It's an illusion designed to keep you on a hamster wheel. And don't get me started on these delivery apps, paying $35 for a $12 meal that arrives cold because nobody wants to drive 5 minutes. That's not convenience. That's a tax on your own tiredness. I had to sit down with my own bank account recently and I asked myself a real question. Is my money bringing me peace or is it just buying temporary comfort? And that's when everything clicked for me. The absolute best money you will ever spend in your life goes toward two things, that's time and health. Paying for something that saves you 2 hours on a weekend so you can spend it resting or being present with your family and friends, I feel like it's worth every dime. Spending money on good food, staying healthy, or learning a skill that builds your future, priceless. Because when it's all said and done, nobody is going to stand up at your funeral and talk about the brands of clothes you wore. They're going to remember how you made them feel, how present you were, and the peace you carried. So here's my reality check for you today. Look at your last three non-essential purchases and ask yourself, did this actually make my daily life easier? Or did I just buy it to feel good for 5 minutes? And it's okay if you don't like your answer, okay? We've all made bad financial calls, but I just feel like once you realize how the game is played, you stop letting them trick you, right? I built this page because I was sick of scrolling past fake lifestyle gurus and polished, just I wanted a space where real people could just sit down, we could talk about real life and just figure things out together. So if that's the kind of content that you want on your feed every day, I need you to hit that follow. I need you to hit that subscribe button right now. and join the family.